Hey guys, Mr. J or Joseph. Now, it's been a while. A little more than a week now. Now, if we haven't met before, new subscriber, new viewer, whatever the reason is, or you've just forgotten about me because of my leave of absence, I'm Mr. J or Joseph. I give you guys best writing tips, how-tos, and tutorials that make you guys a better writer as quick as possible. Now, that being said, if you are a new subscriber or new viewer, please comment down below. Hey, new viewer, new subscriber. Of course, I reply to all my comments, so yeah, comment down below. So I don't know what today's video is going to be about. It's going to be about a lot of random things. If you haven't met, I'm Mr. J or Joseph. Like I said, I give you guys best writing tips, how-tos, and tutorials that'll make you guys a better writer as quick as possible. I also have no idea what's going to happen in this video. I have no idea where I'm going to go with it. I'm just going to spew out everything. I'm going to take everything off my chest. So, let's start with the beginning. Freshman year. Now, freshman year was so simple because everything went according to plan. Everything I wanted happened. Everything that I had my life in the palm of my hand, and just like that, everything was gone. I had so many things going on freshman year that were all part of my plan. Everything went perfectly. Sure, there was like things here and there, but more or less everything happened the way I wanted it to go. But you can't control everything. There's some things that are out of your control. So like I said, freshman year, my simplest year, by far. But, doesn't mean I haven't had better years. Sophomore year. Sophomore year was a year of hell, and I will be honest. I had gone through surgery, and because of that I had missed school. I had fallen behind. I'd lost friends. I'd gained friends. I met teachers. Teachers hated me. Some. Not all. There were some teachers who were like my best friends. Some hated my guts, and I hated theirs. I'm not going to let out names. I don't throw out shade. So, I was in a very angry time in my life where I didn't want to accept that what had happened to me had happened. I didn't want to accept that because of my illness, I could never be who I wanted to be. I could never do the things that I wanted to do. So I went into a deep, dark place in my depression where I couldn't do anything. I mean, I let people leave, I let people in, I lost people because I let them in. I hurt myself more than I should have because I trusted people, and at times I trusted the wrong people, and at times I lost the people I trusted because I trusted the people I shouldn't have. So, you make mistakes. It's all part of growing up. I wish that I could go back in time and fix so many mistakes, but that would change the course of my whole life after sophomore year. I would have never switched schools. I would have never met my teachers that I have now. Thank you, Ms. Crenrich, Mr. Soto, Mr. Romero, all my teachers that I've met over the years. Well, through all my years, but mostly these teachers, because these teachers that I've met at Atrisco have been one of the best teachers I've ever had. They've taught me so much. They've shown me who I am. They've brought me up to become who I am now. So, thank you to all of you. I wish that I could go back and fix things, like I said, but I can't, and that's okay. Sophomore year, I hated everyone. I'll be honest. I hated every single one of you. But it's not because of the reasons you guys think. I didn't just hate you guys. I hated me, which caused me to hate you, because I couldn't be who I wanted to be. Yeah, that's hard to understand. So, I love all of you from sophomore year. But there were times when I was so far gone that I just wish that I had closer friends that year. And I had close friends, but not really. Like, I didn't have any true friends. I had people I hanged out with, sure. I met people. There was just so many things going on that year. So, I spiraled into my depression. I hated people. I wish I could go back and spend time with people. Some of my friends, family, some of my old teachers, when life was still pretty simple back then. I mean, freshman year was the simplest. Sophomore year, it was rocky, but it had some simple times. There were times that I can never forget. But I never change it for the world. I wish I could. I'd never bring myself. If I had a time machine, I'd never use it. I couldn't alter the past because I'd never get my present. So, I remember, like I said, I was so selfish my sophomore year. And that carried on my junior year. I was so selfish at the beginning of junior year. So selfish. But thanks to one of my teachers who believed in me, who still believes in me, I got out of my comfort zone. I learned to take myself out of the equation, to see all the other variables, I'd say, or people. The variables are people. I took myself out of the equation. So I saw how everyone was around me. And I just wish that I wasn't such an idiot back then. I did my best with things, yes. I'm still an idiot. I still fall behind in my classes. I still got into depression. I still lost people. But I learned some hard lessons because thanks to some of my classes, I got out of my comfort zone and I became who I am now. Now, whoever I am now is completely different than who I was then. I don't know. It's so hard to talk about things like this. Just, if you're watching this, and you're in elementary, middle school, high school, college, an adult with a job, kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, whatever the reason is that you're watching this video, even if it's in the future. Because this video, any video, all videos, everything leaves a trace. Everything can be traced in some way. So, this could be even for the future. And if you're looking at this in the future, I know this sounds super weird, this is going completely different off track, but if this is from the future, times will probably be harder because of technological advances. Things are going to get rough. Things are rough now. And sure, maybe future me isn't alive in the future when this is being viewed. If this ever gets viewed. I don't know. But I have hope. If, for some reason, and I leave this for future me to look back at, if you're stuck in a rough time, go back to that special place that we both know about. Go back to your dreams and keep dreaming. Now, people who aren't me, obviously there's only me, future me, past me, like all that. So only I know what that means. But future me, if you're stuck in a midlife crisis, or if you think because you lost someone that that's it, I need you to go back to those places in our dreams. Go back to that one place, no matter how scared you are of it. I need you to go back and remember. I need you to remember what we did. And yeah, so go back to that place. And I'm sure you'll feel enlightened. So, guys, in high school, everything's unpredictable. I mean, there's nothing where I thought I had my whole life together, and that all that all went downhill. I thought I was in control of everything. I was such an idiot. I could have never been more wrong when I thought I had control of my life, and I was so wrong. I thought that I had everything in the palm of my hand, that I could do whatever I wanted, and I'd get whatever I wanted. No. I learned so hard that if you take yourself out of the equation, you see all the other variables. There's so many things that I wish I didn't miss, and that I could have hanged on to longer. So, if you guys are in a deep spot in your life, and you feel like you're alone, or lost, or misguided, or you can't find your way back to your path, I found my way back. Future me will find his way back. I just hope that you don't make the same mistakes that I did, thinking you have control of everything. The sooner you accept that you have no control over the things that happen, the sooner you accept things can be better. When I was in surgery and getting out of surgery, I was so angry at the world. I hated everyone. I hated myself most of all, because I had lost so much. But I was such an idiot that I didn't notice how much I'd gained. I mean, sure, I'm not the strongest guy. I'm not the fastest guy. I can't run anymore. I can't protect myself. But because of those things, because I lost the ability to have things like that because of my heart rate and everything, I had to do different things. Sure, I couldn't train my body. Sure, I can't run as fast as I used to. I couldn't even run half as fast as I used to. I couldn't even run probably a third of how I used to. But I trained my mind. I worked hard every day on my writing, on my reading. I've gotten my bookshelf filled. I've got new books. I write things down now. I do all this extra research for YouTube videos. I do regular research for life. I go in the news. I watch TV. I'm constantly adapting, constantly changing, constantly taking myself out of the equation and back in. I just want to let you guys know that if you guys have a plan, be prepared to fail. Because somewhere in your plan, there are tons of faults. So, the next video I make, I don't know when it's going to be, how it's going to be. Things are unpredictable. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Mr. Jared Joseph. I give you guys the best writing tips, how-tos, and tutorials that make you guys a better writer. Can't be a better writer if you don't take yourself out of the equation. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.